This is This Day in Wrestling. I'm Jennifer from Cultaholic, and welcome to a brand new programme where we discuss what happened this day in wrestling. And I am so honoured to be joined for my first day by Ross from Cultaholic.
Honoured?
Honoured.
That's not all that good, you know.
Oh no, I'm really chuffed.
Oh, that's nice to know somebody is.
Yeah, I am. This'll be fun, you know?
It should be.
I'm looking forward
Plenty
to
of
it.
information.
Plenty of information for you. But what shall we crack on?
Yes, let's start.
Let's start. What
April
happened?
the 1st, April Fool's Day.
It is April Fool's Day, and I'm kind of thinking this might be an elaborate April Fool.
What, that we've just brought you in here just to, you know, give you that beacon of hope and then just shoot you down somehow?
Maybe.
No, I haven't done that. This is a thing now. On the daily, every single day, 365.
You lucky people. Anyway, WrestleMania 6 happened.
It did.
Today.
The ultimate challenge.
That was the ultimate challenge, yes. It was Intercontinental Champion Ultimate Warrior
Ultimate Warrior.
against Heavyweight Champion Hulk Hogan.
This was supposed to be WWF's, easy for me to say, WWF's passing of the torch.
Yes.
But it didn't go quite to plan.
No.
It started with Terry Bollea kicking out as soon as that referee's hand hit the mat for the count of 3, sort of burying Ultimate Warrior straight away. And then ultimately he couldn't carry on the sort of Hulkamania buzz in his own way, for reasons that I don't quite know why. I've got my own reason though.
What is your own reason?
I reckon, you know, Hogan says eat your vitamins, say your prayers, whereas he resonates with the people, but Warrior just didn't, did he? He spoke about random things like the cosmos and
which I am
space
so
and,
on board with.
Yeah, same, I mean.
Those opening graphics as well for that were all cosmos, spacey.
I mean, yeah.
So
Don't resonate
definitely
with a lot, very niche audience, I think, with that cosmos
I am that
thing.
audience. I am that audience. I totally get it. So now we'll move forward quite a bit in time, I think. And we'll go to 2001. Arguably, in my opinion, one of the best WrestleManias.
It is the best WrestleMania. If you
Okay.
disagree with that, you're wrong.
I'll go with that. WrestleMania 17.
Austin versus Rock,
Amazing.
where Austin sold his soul to the devil himself. That's what they say, isn't it?
Well, that is a saying, yes. But what a match. Like, there was a TLC for me that did it.
That was a match of the night.
Like, I love a tag team match.
That was, looking back on that, those 6 men are very silly, aren't they?
They are very silly. There were some absolutely horrible spots in it. But it was brilliant.
Brilliant.
What was your
but silly.
favourite of the
My favourite was the gimmick battle royal, because I like that sort of stuff. Seeing the Iron Sheik take roughly 7 years to walk down that ramp because of his crippled old body, that is what I live for. And then seeing Jim Cornette come down there doing that funny face, that's what I'm all about.
Good to know.
But on a more serious note,
On a more serious note.
Rock versus Austin was the match of the night for me, just because
Wow.
I know nobody liked the heel turn, but heel Stone Cold is my favourite Stone Cold.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Fair play. Why is that?
He's just really funny, isn't he?
Well, it was funny.
I thought he was always had that heelish sort of.
Well, yeah, always
to his character.
Yeah, his character was the kind of, I don't know, like kind of maybe the first one for me where it blurred.
Yeah.
A wee bit, and I was like, yeah.
But when
do
he's
you
getting in
like
the
him?
face of fans, like proper shouting at them and stuff like that, it's like, I really like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, me too. I just like Stone Cold though.
I'm trying to think what else happened at WrestleMania 17.
Taker.
Where they had the
And-
little pillow fight on the bed. Don't remember? The match was going well, there was blood everywhere, then all of a sudden Triple H gets choke slammed off the scaffolding and they show this big old black mattress on the floor and have a little play around on the bed. Just ruined that match completely for me. And then Lemmy, of course, turned up off his tits and didn't remember the lyrics to Triple H's theme.
Would you expect anything less?
No, not at all. It was just another funny moment, wasn't it? It's all about the game and how you game it, isn't it?
I want to hear that remix.
WrestleMania 17, go and watch it.
There you go. So, again, 2007, WrestleMania 23, lots of WrestleManias on this
Today,
day.
yeah.
And this day. WrestleMania 23 though.
The Battle of the Billionaires.
It was that
Where Vince McMahon lost all of his hair.
It's a shame.
I thought he rocked the old, what's he call it?
A crew cut.
Come on, Adam, you must know. Douche, is it?
Douche! Douche is a very different.
I was like that, I've heard.
The little bandana thing. I'm sure they're called,
Oh no, that is called something
I'm sure
like
it's called
that.
a douche, isn't it?
A douche is an anal thing, isn't it? Like,
Oh!
it's a
I need an
water
actor.
into the.
Whatever that bandana thing was, I thought Vince McMahon rocked it to the hilt and back.
Yes, that's true. Who did Vince have fighting for him?
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. And
No,
of course,
sorry,
No,
Umaga.
Lashley was Trump.
Trump's, yeah. That's a funny juxtaposition, isn't it? If anything. Looking back on it now, 10, 11 years later.
Well, who knew? Who knew back then?
Clearly nobody.
Clearly nobody.
And of course, we also had Batista versus Undertaker for the World Heavyweight
For the
Championship.
champion.
This is where Undertaker's WrestleMania matches started to go
Sky high.
In
The
quality.
streak was in full swing.
twice. And then we had Shawn Michaels versus John Cena as the proper main event. Another good match. Anything else you say about that?
Solid WrestleMania.
Yeah. The thing I remember that at WrestleMania is the stage.
I don't remember. What was
I don't know,
the
it's just like 17 stages, like the iconic WrestleMania stage, isn't it? But 23 was like, if 17 was like 6 years later. It just worked for me.
So WrestleMania 28 also happened.
2012.
2012. Lots happened here. I think it opened with
The best loss in the history of wrestling.
the best loss.
Because it started Daniel Bryan's, like everyone thought,
Alright, yeah,
bollocks to
I
this.
just thought it was because she was getting a
Daniel
win.
Bryan deserves better than this. Let's get behind that little hairy bastard. Well, he wasn't quite hairy then, was he?
Well,
He was
no, he
bald.
was. No.
He had shortish hair, didn't he?
Shortish.
He got kicked inside 18 seconds by Sheamus and lost in the curtain jerker of WrestleMania. And everyone thought, let's start this yes movement. And then 2 years later, he won the belt, didn't he? So
He did.
the
And it
best
was.
loss ever.
Well, fair play. Okay, I was going to say it was pretty grim for 18
It was grim at the
seconds,
time, but in
like,
hindsight, it turned out to be quite well, didn't it?
what a nice positive spin on that.
So
I love it.
I'm a beacon of positivity, mate, all of the time.
Also, once in a lifetime.
Yep, which wasn't once in a lifetime.
I was going to say.
But hey ho.
Pretty sure it happened again.
But that was a big shock, wasn't it? Rock beating John Cena like that. Because of course The Rock's the part-time guy and John Cena's the...
Was it a shock?
Was John Cena?
Was it a shock? Could you have made Rock lose? Could you?
I could have. Back then, John Cena wasn't as given... Like, you wouldn't have seen John Cena losing to Elias in 2012. There he was losing to The Rock. Which I know is not... You know what I mean. He wasn't as given back then. He was very serious. John salute posture pout Cena.
I love John Cena.
Do you?
Like,
Love it.
love John Cena.
I like him more now.
See, everyone's warming. I've been on.
Now he's
the
slapping
Cena.
it up. He's not just not as serious anymore, isn't he? He's out there with all
Well,
of
you
the...
can't say that now. Like, just now, he's quite serious.
Nah, I agree with Edge.
You don't
Seen
think
Edge saying his promos are hokey.
Did he?
I agree with him.
I will fight you.
Good luck.
I will lose, but I will stand there.
What else happened?
What else did happen?
End of an era, Hell in a Cell.
Thoughts?
End of what era? I'm not too sure. There's two of the three stuck around for a bit more, didn't they?
They did actually. But yeah, what was the era it was in?
I just think it was like three
Actually, I
Attitude
don't
Era
understand.
men.
See, I've never actually thought about that. What was?
Just three Attitude Era men in the ring at the same time, but it was a good match. A nice iconic image on the stage at the end there. So they got what they wanted, I guess.
There you go. That was WrestleMania 23.
8.
8. Okay, it's 2016. We go to NXT Takeover.
Potentially the best one ever.
Dallas. Really?
Best takeover ever.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's up there.
Well.
Brooklyn won. Takeover Dallas. They're my two that stick
Okay, I
out
would
to me.
definitely say Brooklyn. Definitely say Brooklyn. But I think the main thing from that was Oscar Bailey.
Start of the longest ever championship reign in the history of the world.
Exactly. Actually, I was looking into that title. Like, nobody's held it twice. Like that.
Probably because she's held it for so long, or did hold it for so long.
That's true.
The greedy bastard.
How dare she?
But also the scene of Nakamura's
Oh yeah.
WWE-ish debut against Sami Zayn.
Ish debut.
Fight forever and all that malarkey.
That's good.
Remember the hype for that, thinking, oh, what's his theme going to be?
I
People are
remember
losing
that
their
theme.
minds.
It was incredible though when it first debuted.
Yeah, I was in a bar with Jack the Jobber, and
Were
a
you?
video came out, like sort of spoiling the entrance theme, and I got told off for playing it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so told off by Jack the Jobber. That was the lowest point of my life on April the 1st, 2016.
Well, on this day in wrestling, I'm glad you you made it through.
And of course, there was another one, a classic between the Revival and American Alpha. One of the many classics where American Alpha won the tag team championships.
Yes. Classic.
Yeah.
Was it?
All of them were between those two. They've ruined the Revival, and they've ruined American Alpha as well. What are they doing? 2016 was such a good time, wasn't it?
I had
So I'll just gone for all those people since, apart from Asuka. Asuka's doing
I
alright.
was going to say, she seems to be doing okay.
Nakamura's doing fine as well,
I was
isn't
going to
he?
say, I'm sure he's
Main
alright.
event of WrestleMania, but yeah, the rest of them.
Best of luck. Let's take it back. Again, let's mix things up and go backwards again. To 1996, the Raw after Mania, where it was the debut of Mankind.
Against who though?
Bob Holly.
It was Bob Holly's. Bob Holly wrestled on April the 1st, 1996. So let's talk about the career and life of Bob James Holly.
Shut.
I don't know whether James is his middle name. But this was, Mankind's debut. He came out to one theme, exited to a different one, which I quite
I
like.
love that.
Yeah.
I really like that. And the kind of
It
classical
would only work
music.
if he won, of course, which of course would be the only time his music would be played, so shut up, Ross.
I was going to say he did kind of win.
Don't play the loser's music thing in wrestling. I have watched
No.
wrestling before. It's quite nice. But yeah,
Yeah, no, it was like the first time we saw him build him as a maniac, as a very strange character.
I think it's just the time where there were just anyone new brought in the main event level, a bigger lad, was just an opponent for The Undertaker. And this was the next opponent for The Undertaker.
Well,
But good on Mick, he made a 4, 5, 6 year run out of it, so that ended several times.
but I'm like, I'm a huge Mick Foley fan, so.
Same, can't go wrong with Mick Foley, can you?
Can, he's a staple, solid.
But of course, later in that same night, he attacked
Yes, he attacked
The Undertaker, set up their
Undertaker.
initial feud,
Exactly.
which culminated in Buried Alive. I think, Adam, you're the Mick Foley fetishist here, aren't you? He's nodding with approval. Buried Alive, go and watch it after this video.
And a nice wee way to wrap it up on the first is a birthday. Now, I'm a big fan of birthdays. You a fan of birthdays?
No, because, every time you have one, you're a year closer to death, aren't you? And I want to stick around.
See all that positive spin you were putting out earlier, and now you've just had it crash right down.
It's the reality of life, innit?
Well, I want to wish the happiest birthday to Randy Orton.
I'll wish him a mediocre one. Because that's what he is. He's just Randy Orton, isn't he? Just there. He's just Randy Orton. Randy Borton, some people call him on the internet. You little scamps. But I've never really been a Randy Orton guy, apart from when he was spitting in Foley's faces and Foley's faces.
Faces?
Just one of his faces, the Mick one, and kicking old people in the head. That was my kind of Randy Orton.
Well, I wish.
But since then, he's just been boring, I think. He's just there, looking like
nice.
a dilf here on the internet.
Well, his nice new hair. He's
He
looking
cut
good.
it off.
No.
Then he's well on the way to having a Vince McMahon quaff. And he cut it off. Grow it back for your birthday. You only have one 38th birthday. Treat yourself. Go on.
Randy Orton, have a lovely day.
I'm a mediocre one, just like your character is.
So that was This Day in Wrestling, and you can follow me on Twitter here. If you like what we do at Cultaholic, you can support us by pledging to our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.